Hello, my name is Gina, and I chose to do this English project on the dangers of distracted driving. I've experienced firsthand some of the risks of distracted driving because I was using my cell phone to text friends, call people, schedule appointments, listen to music, and use the GPS on my phone, all while driving my car around the city and on highways. While I've been extremely fortunate that none of the risks I've taken had results of injury or fatality, I realize now that once looking up from my phone to the road, I was veering my car going 50 miles an hour towards a guardrail and off to the side of the road. I had less than an instant to react, and while I was able to get back into my lane, the experience left me shook up and with a new understanding of the seriousness of distracted driving. I realize now the severity of the risk that I was taking by sending a futile text message saying I'm almost in town. I was putting not only my own life at risk but also everyone else's who was on the road. Then I thought of the reality of the fact that many people have cell phones today, and with this instant and constant communication technology, in many ways we've become addicted to having and using our cell phones and driving. Cell phones are great if you're on the side of the road and have a flat tire or your car breaks down, but they should not be used while driving a motor vehicle. April is Distracted Driving Awareness Month, so it's a great time to share some facts and information on distracted driving. There are 1.5 million drivers using their cell phones while driving. It is dangerous. 10,000 deaths each year, 330,000 moderate to critical injuries, and 1.5 million instances of property damages in America per year. Stop using your cell phone while driving. There are three types of distracted driving: cognitive, manual, and visual. The interesting thing about multitasking is that scientists have found that the human brain sequentially tasks things, which means it goes back from one difficult thing to another. The human brain cannot do two cognitively demanding items at the same time, but at any given moment the brain has to be focused on only one of those tasks. Driving is a highly cognitive task, and recent studies have found out that the act of the telephone conversation is more cognitively demanding than they thought in previous years. So the brain has to choose one and can't do both. And by doing both of these acts, if something happens on the road that you need to respond to quickly, while doing these acts in a vehicle, a person will not be able to respond as quickly as they need to, and the results can end in injury and fatalities. There are many terrible accidents and tragic stories of families that have been affected by the use of cell phones while driving. Following is an example of what can happen when you're texting and driving.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
With advancements in the cell phones comes an increased level of distraction. Cell phones can be used to check emails, browse the web, play music, talk, access social networks like Twitter and Facebook. It's dangerous. Do not use your cell phone while driving. It's been found that driving and texting is the #1 killer of teens. Driving while distracted is the new DUI. They have found that cell phoning and driving is equivalent to driving with an alcohol blood level of 0.08. It is similar to driving after drinking 4 drinks, which is very dangerous. States have started to put laws about cell phones and texting and driving. Talking on a handheld cell phone while driving is banned in 10 states. The use of all cell phones by novice drivers is restricted in 31 states. The use of all cell phones while driving a school bus is prohibited in 19 states. Text messaging is banned for all drivers in 37 states, and school bus drivers are banned from text messaging in 3 states. These laws have started to be put in effect because distracted driving has proved to be extremely dangerous. You can make a difference by not using your cell phone while driving. Take the pledge. Sign the contract. Distracted driving and using a cell phone is dangerous, but everyone can make a difference. Accidents caused by distracted driving are 100% preventable. You can choose to not text and make calls while driving. You can put your phone in the glove box. You can turn your phone off. It will save your battery, and it can save your life.